Knicks still
Yo,
trash.
we back. Oh, is that how we starting the podcast? Talking about the Knicks.
Hey man, look man, don't do it. Don't
All
do
right,
it.
we
Don't
back,
do it.
y'all. So, Bouncing Blitz podcast, episode 16. Man, NBA been going crazy. Comebacks have been for real. Starting off with Knicks
Oh Lord,
back
it's the
twice on
Knicks.
Boston. Knicks in five. We put this. It's official.
Like I
We
told
may give him
y'all,
a 6. We may give him a 6.
But yeah, we got your boy Sam. We know he hype. He got his New York gear on. He repping. I can't blame him.
I
Finish
can't
that.
blame him either.
Man, we back. We got to start off with our thoughts on the Knicks Boston series. Because I didn't see it coming. The first game I was like, okay, cool, Boston. Shooting threes, whatever. 2 in a row. I love y'all thoughts.
I want to go
I'll
first.
start.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to go first. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. It's 2-0, but we should be 0-2 right now. Ain't no way you give a 220-point lead and come back. I'm being very honest. They just shooting themselves out the game. You can't. I don't understand. If you are 1 for 8 for 3, Tatum, why do you keep shooting the 3 ball? Obviously, as a Knicks fan, I'm happy to keep shooting. I don't care. But I think the biggest thing is Porzingis being sick. Like, we don't know what's going on. I hope he's okay. Hope he can make a full recovery after the series because he don't need to play the series. But all I'm saying, we don't know what's going on, but that's the big advantage. So they just keep shooting themselves out the game. You know what to say?
Go ahead, Voss, coach.
All I gotta say is, Boston head coach, you hoodwinked us. I thought you were good. I thought you had adjustments. I thought you was a very decent head coach at the least. Now I'm saying you Doc Rivers 2.0.
Nah.
We only gonna get the one ring from you. That's what I'm calling it
Oh,
now.
wait.
The one
So you
ring
saying
and
he
the super
inherited?
stack lineup. He inherited a super team. And now here we are. You getting no offense to the Knicks. The Knicks are a good team.
Feisty.
You
Or
were up
Yeah,
20.
feisty.
You were up 20 both
twice.
games. Both games up 20. And credit to New York, they battled back. But I'm sitting here like,
Yeah, man.
no. Once maybe okay, you can get lucky once. Twice, no.
So I'm gonna say game 2, game 1. Really, I'm gonna say the players, but Coach Mazzulla game 2, he had some dumb moments. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let me start off with the first one. The hacking Mitchell Robinson to get him out the game in the game 2. Here's my problem. What he did it. My man gonna hack them into the penalty, knowing that New York's been aggressive and driving to the paint. He hacks him into the penalty. Mitch Robinson doesn't even go to the line. As soon as he gets to the penalty, Tibbs goes smart. Oh, just swap in cat. Now we in the penalty. Let's go. And I'm sitting here like, why? If you already in the penalty, cool. Now we get to hack Mitch, get the 1 point. Oh, I don't know. He was airballing, so it might got none. But
Yeah, it might have been none.
to put them in a penalty when you were 3 fouls away, to me, if I'm New York, I'm like, oh, they're scared. They don't want to play with us straight up.
Yep.
And then to not call the timeout, and you run the same play that you ran with Tatum the play before, and you see New York's ready for it this time. Mitchell and what's it called? We're going to give Tatum the 3 at this point. They were in the paint ready. At that point, you see they're not in the same defense. Tatum not for to get a one-way dunk. You got 9 seconds. Timeout, set up a play. Why?
Yeah, didn't call the timeout. Yeah.
man, I feel like
I got a lot of thoughts. I'm gonna save one for the next topic. But Jason Tatum, I'm flambeing him.
Blam, bam.
listen, bro. JT is not trash. Son. Listen, my boy hurt his wrist.
He not top 5 no more though. He getting
Hey,
them
hurt
on
his
the
wrist.
smooth.
Listen.
Borderline top 10,
Hey,
man.
listen. Well, if Luka's still top 5, he could still be top 5. Now, listen, my boy wrist hurt. Now, I ain't gonna lie. That shooting 30 more times is stupid. I mean, I want to shoot that many times. You're about 20. Just keep driving, bro. The Knicks gonna get tired. The Knicks gonna get tired, bro. They're gonna get tired. So, y'all gotta look at TJ. I ain't gonna lie. The last game, Bridges saving y'all the last 2.
Hold on, Bridges in the 4th will kill him. He was in the 4th.
At the time. Like I said, Bridges them 2 steals back-to-back games, bro. I give it to him. He worked a little money I gave him. But like, man, you gonna see if y'all win game, if they win game 3 and 4, we got a series. They should have won game 1 and 2, but y'all might gonna play better at home. But like I said, TJ, okay, still on the ship. So, bro, if we both win this
We
round,
ain't talking about OKC right now. We ain't talking
Still
about the
up.
1 and 1.
Still up.
We gonna get to them. We gonna get to them. And we really gonna get to their coach. Their coach had a moment too.
And you had
Now,
a big moment.
To
we won by
just
43
say,
though. We won by 43
we
though.
know where
That's
we're
fine. The team made up
who's
for
1
the
and
dunk.
1? Y'all 1 and 1.
Hey,
We gonna get
back.
back.
Go win 4 games.
We're gonna get back to the. We're gonna come back to
They
OKC.
got home court advantage though.
Yeah, we good. We good.
You gotta
Now,
win
if
4.
I could
You gotta
say
win 4.
this real fast in response to Midnight, you could say we got lucky. I wouldn't say it's luck. We just battled back, and due to a lot of poor decisions by the Celtics.
Yeah.
A lot of
But
choking.
when you got
Yeah.
the voted player, the most clutch player on your team,
That dude
that's
not
why
clutch.
she's scared. Man, he was voted the clutchest player. And I don't know if you watched the game, but you saw what he did down the stretch.
Yeah.
Once.
He got the most quarter points in the league. I gotta give him his credit.
When they losing, you gotta shoot when you losing. When you lose, you gotta shoot light.
This man.
You lose every 4 quarters. You get down by 20 every game. You gotta
know
score.
what? You're gonna push back the goalpost. So
I'm being
gonna
honest,
make that
TJ.
joke.
If you down, if you down a lot, you gonna have to shoot a lot.
So
we're
why
not down a
y'all
lot.
do that game 1?
We had to lead the whole game. We sold it in.
Okay.
We hacked the Shaq. We hacked the Shaq. What happened game 2 though? What happened game 2?
Okay, y'all sure
things.
We gonna get on OKC. We're gonna talk about OKC. We got that in the back.
We gonna handle that.
Yeah, we're gonna handle that.
Hey, you know something? Before we move, it's always the Spurs and the Pelican fans talk the most trash all offseason. Y'all need to rebuild.
We're not talking about that.
We can rebuild though, man.
Y'all dance and talk to the girl. Y'all dance and talk to the girl. Y'all talk so much trash.
Pop already
y'all can make to the dance.
We got trades on
the dance.
Hey man, I need you to focus on OKC and if they gonna get out this round.
Hey, you know about Zion and Gumbo? Don't worry about what OKC got going on.
Okay, we playing for the draft. We ain't worried about it.
Y'all not getting one pick.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Our pick going.
Yeah, we don't get the boy, the shooter.
No, if we draft, we're gonna get him. I think we're gonna. They talking about the Spurs gonna get aggressive. We looking for a superstar.
Think so?
Because Wemby on that field, we ain't gonna be on the first apron.
Man, Wemby gonna at least stay healthy.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of blood clots.
We're gonna talk about that later. But let's get back to this next topic. Jason Tatum. How we looking at JT? I guess I could start this one. So, going into this series, I thought Jason Tatum was more closer to Kevin Durant. But now he's showing me he's really Paul George. He's Paul George on a super team. He's Paul George on a super team.
He got a ring. Paul George don't have a ring. He got a ring. Paul George ain't got no ring.
Paul George had Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, and Al Horford.
Hold on.
All he had was Bird.
So you saying the Pacers team one stack? They don't beat the Lakers.
Miami.
They don't beat Miami. They don't beat Miami, bro. He had Granger, Lance Stevenson. He had Roy Hibbert, David West.
Roy Hibbert fell off a cliff.
Man. Lance Stevenson. Then he had shoot off the bench.
Come
on, man.
Al Horford.
You ain't named me not one
superstar.
Yeah, you ain't named me not
Paul George.
Named me not one.
Paul George.
Paul George was
is anybody?
He the only one.
The point guard. What's the point guard name? George Hill.
Derek White better.
Derek White better.
Now he better.
Last year he was better.
Listen. Derek White was not like that in San Antonio. He was not scoring 24 points.
He didn't have
defensively.
I'm saying so we can't say like, oh, Derek White better. He just showed up when he got to Boston. But he got all that talent, bro. It happens.
Well, Drew. Okay, so I'll take White out of it. Drew better than George Hill.
Exactly.
He got better defense. He got 2 rings, better defense. Yes.
Yeah, Drew better than George.
But the big man. Okay. He had Roy Hibbert. You know what I'm saying? Lance Stevenson is okay.
I'm taking everybody on the Celtics 1 through 7 over anybody not named Paul George from that Pacers team.
And then that's why I say to me, right now, Paul George is my bad. Jason Tatum is acting like Paul George on a super team.
He hurt, bro. My boy wrist hurting.
Bro, it's a risk. You got 2 of them.
Listen,
bro. Can't drive off him.
Hey man, what's Zion doing? He ain't driving on nothing.
Stay on Gumbo. Oh my God.
No, I'm just saying because y'all talk. My boy here. Yeah, 2 bad games.
We're gonna let the Knicks fan go in on Tatum. What you thought?
Here's the thing about Tatum. No offense, Tatum is on some light skinned man energy. He just want to be cute. He want to dribble, shoot, dribble, shoot, drive
Is this the
in,
whole
get
league?
aggressive.
Is
You
this the
you
whole
can
league?
make free throws. Okay, but the whole league not going 1 for 20 on three and still shooting the ball.
25
A lot
for
of more, a
100.
lot of more, a lot of
Man.
more, a lot of more.
25 for
Minnesota
100.
is, and
Yeah, man.
Minnesota
They did the
is, and they
first one.
lost too.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
did.
But the difference is you see what Ant-Man do. Ant-Man shoots some threes, missed. He driving to the
He
hole.
went 1 for 7. He went
Tatum,
1 for 7 a night.
He
but
finished with
he
24
driving
that
to
night
the
though.
goal.
Barely.
JT go 1 for 10 and have 17.
Yeah, and still shoot. I don't get that.
It's like y'all parlay been broken.
We,
Y'all
we,
hurt. Y'all hard.
no. I ain't even been parlay.
I-
First of all, I don't put the Celtics on parlays at the moment. They too inconsistent. Him and Tyrese Halliburton banned. But anyway, that's a whole.
Oh, he said.
Oh,
He said.
Hey
He said.
man,
He said
I
overrated.
need you to put
He
some
said
respect
overrated.
on
Tatum
Halliburton's
soft,
name.
I owe
now.
him an apology. I
You
owe
owe
him an
him an
apology.
apology.
I owe him an apology because I had a nigga above him that's out the playoffs.
He's still trash. I'm telling you, he getting lucky. Everybody getting hurt when they play. They just getting lucky right now. Everybody
I
getting hurt.
mean, they are, you know,
They got some injury.
So last year
Yeah,
happened the
they got
same.
some
Last year happened the same way. When they first
Bucks.
round, Bucks got hurt.
Yeah.
Hate the Knicks.
Hey
Brunson
man,
got
you
hurt.
play who's in front of you. That
You
ain't
gotta do
their
what you gotta
problem.
do, man.
You sound like a
That
Saint
ain't their
fan for
problem.
real.
That's
You
not
sound
their
like a Saint.
problem.
Hey, we can't help if they got injured. It just happened.
But every
Exactly.
time though, bro. Like every time though, like come on, man. Back to back
It's
years.
life, man. Can't do
Then
nothing
this year,
about it.
playing Cleveland,
Okay.
man, Cleveland got everybody hurt.
Like I said, we go. Let's go ahead and go to. Do y'all got anything else to say about JT? I got mine. I feel like he's more closer to Paul George than KD at the moment.
Man, hey, we gonna bounce back. I'm gonna get a boy. He's still KD, bro. He really Kobe little brother, man.
Oh,
He
you
been
know he said Kobe on the last shot too, didn't he?
It's weird. JT, if you look at his accomplishment at his age, he's accomplished a lot for 25 years old.
No, he's actually our age. He's our age. He's actually our age. He's 27.
Yeah.
But also, I will say this too. A person brought this up. Most of the East was hurt last year. The Pacers, Pacers ran through that side.
What your man just say? What your man just said a minute ago? He said
injuries is what it is.
Yeah, injuries is what it is.
Okay, cool.
Hey, you
wait, this was another thing I was gonna say. Is this Knicks team the best team they done seen?
No.
Talking about the Celtics?
Yeah.
No.
But you
I saw
talking
last two playoffs. Because last year
the Heat team though, bro.
That Boston team that took them to 7.
The Heat team.
I mean that Milwaukee team. That Milwaukee team that took them.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I think that
was
the best.
Missoula era, not Udoka.
Okay. The Heat team took them 7 games. They beat them in game 7. Well, they lost in game 7.
Was that the Heat or was that more Jimmy
No
Jordan?
offense, that was the Knicks. Yeah, no offense, I think it's the Knicks.
Knicks got we got Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy and
to be honest, like I said, Knicks is not winning on their own. They win at the end, so they coming back being resilient. But they blowing Knicks out.
You got to give them credit to be able to come back 20 points and not give up.
At the end of the
They
game,
really fouling. They ain't calling fouls. They ain't calling fouls.
I mean, they've been doing this all playoffs, though.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They weren't calling fouls for the first half. They weren't calling nothing.
Yeah, they weren't calling nothing.
Calling people getting mugged in the post. But let's go on to the next series.
He doing a TikTok dance.
Here you go.
I gotta
y'all need to make sure y'all win tonight, man.
It's been a lot of choke. It's been a lot
We're
of
gonna play tonight.
But I gotta talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They hurt
that game too.
Listen.
Stick a fork in them. They're done.
Yeah.
They might win one. That Atlanta Hawks?
No, it's not even that. It's just everybody hurt. Everybody got hurt, bro. He dropped 48. You still lose. I can't do nothing. I dropped 48.
Do them like that. I'm not gonna do them that much. We really underestimated how young of a team they were. Nobody really, besides Donovan, has any playoff experience. I know. Even both their bigs. This is only their second time being in the playoffs.
Donovan, Darian
Garland, I don't really count. Yeah, I don't really count that first time he was there because he was hurt most of it. So I mean, this is really his first playoff experience. All of those role players is really their first time seeing significant time. Besides Struz.
Yeah, Struz started playing the finals 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So if you
Besides,
Cleveland,
true. So yeah, if I'm Cleveland, I'm looking. This is still majorly disappointing because I expected
Right.
it to be competitive. It
I
now
did.
I'm
I
thinking
did
the
real.
best they could is maybe five,
Yeah.
But
maybe
listen though,
five.
when
They're not
when
beating
when I
them
Yeah.
at home.
So,
right when I heard that Mobley was out
yeah.
and Garland, I'm like, yeah, it's over with because he can
damn,
drop so
Man,
many points.
they were
Yeah.
still
Pacers,
up by 20 though.
yeah,
but you
Like
listen though, basketball. Listen though, you can score so many points, but like you said, like the Knicks, you gonna get tired of shooting. They shooters gonna miss threes.
And that's the
Sterling
thing.
Murrow
Everybody
missing
gets tired of
threes,
shooting.
and you don't do so much. Then you got, like I said, you got Pacers. They got that pace. Ain't a lot. That three by Halliburton was lucky. To be honest, that was so
well,
Yeah.
lucky.
I'm
Everything
saying
yeah.
lucky,
I
man.
gotta,
so. Here's the
he been
thing
showing
though.
out in the playoffs. I
They
can't.
didn't lose off the Halliburton. I know the Halliburton three killed them.
The
What
turnover.
killed them was the free throw plays they had. The two free throw
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
plays.
that was
Yeah,
stupid. They
Old
on
boy
that
got
foul
the
though.
dunk off that free throw, and then
hmm
you turn around and Halliburton, the smallest dude on the court, cannot be able to get his own rebound, take it out like he in the park or something. Go back to the 3 point line,
it did
go
go for
dance
game
with
one.
him solo, and it's just about to jack up the game winning three. And it's not Cleveland. I don't know if they had timeouts. I'm not sure on that. I'm like, there ain't no way.
Do you have a fire to give? We got to do something.
Yeah, exactly. You get the ball out of his hands.
My
So,
question would be,
uh,
if I may, Donovan Mitchell, you did everything you could. So many injuries.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
want
You just
out?
trying to enjoy.
Because
You
at this
LeBron. You
point,
really LeBron again.
I would be pissed off. Like I dropped 50. I did all I could, and we can't.
He hurt too now. Like he kind of tired hurt.
um,
You seen the last couple
I
games, he hurt.
if it
He's loyal to a fault though.
yeah,
Like they had to pretty much throw him out in Utah before he
Yeah.
actually left.
I
I
think
don't
Cle-
know.
I think I still think they need to trade Jared Allen. Mobley's untouchable. I think
Mm-hmm.
Mobley's
Yeah,
the
Mobley. I,
untouchable piece,
Yeah.
but I think Jared Allen, you might need to get some more spacing or just get a forward that can
Mhm.
actually score and play some defense. I get
and
they want to
rebound.
run the big lineup and it
Well, so
does work, but I think he's their most tradable piece outside of guard.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
So
here's
who'd
the
you trade
thing.
him
I
for
don't
though?
think the team is that bad though.
They're not. No, they're not.
Like I just think if they were healthy, I think this series turns differently. And for whatever reason, I do say this, Garrett. I know you're not a good space floor or whatever. You got to control that paint.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
don't. He really don't. He
yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
He
you
don't.
that would be my one critique of.
But listen though. Why won't trade for Lord out of Utah? Trade for him. Lower
I say
market.
Curry, or I ain't gonna lie to you. I I know we talk about KD for everybody, man. I give you a bunch of picks and
No,
Jared Allen.
man.
I'm saying,
Nobody wants KD, bro. He's in
No,
the way.
man.
wait, think more.
Nobody
You
wants
put
KD.
KD at the
Wait
four.
a minute,
Dumb,
man. Nobody
dumb,
want
dumb,
Bro,
KD.
dumb.
think about
Like
this.
stop
Nobody wants
KD
saying
don't
that.
gotta play.
KD.
KD at the four.
I
No.
can't agree
You
with that,
still,
man.
you still gonna be small.
So
It's a
you telling
five.
me, nah, if I'm Phoenix, I ain't taking just Jared Allen and some picks. Nah, I'm cool off that. But
I don't want KD.
you can't.
I don't. We don't need KD. We cool. Like I rather keep losing than get KD. This is never the problem. He got 2, 3 more years. He's getting all the picks up for him. He's not gonna play long. He get hurt every
No,
year
we
around the
offer
same
five
time.
picks. I'm
I
giving you
think
two.
I think adding KD would just, like I always say, mess up the chemistry because KD gonna be the number one option now. When you
Right.
have
And
Donovan
Mitchell and
Mitchell,
Garland.
Mobley, I mean, you don't.
Garland.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Garland, you don't
don't
want them
think.
to take a
Wait a
step
minute.
back.
Wait a minute.
He
KD
you
wouldn't
can sit back and
necessarily.
pour that Golden State
Yeah, he's
No,
easily
he
the
didn't sit back
best
then.
I
He
role
didn't
see.
sit back then.
in the
He
regular
averaged 20
season.
some
In
points
the
a game.
regular season,
in the
He averaged
regular
20
season.
some
He
points.
did pass it.
They were blowing people out. He had to play have the game. They said that year they
well,
won.
so you saying a
KD
lot of
first
them.
year.
Let me throw this
He
line up. Let me throw this line up. Evan Mobley at the 5, Kevin Durant at the 4, DeAndre Hunter at the 3, Donovan Mitchell at the 2, and
does
Garland.
Mobley like playing the five though?
It
Nah, I ain't
sounds
gonna lie. He
good.
for the 80 still. You too young for that. You still young, man. Go play
Well,
the
I'm
5.
just saying, does he? There's a difference between not wanting to play like AD did, and there's a difference between I can't play the five because
I don't hurt
everybody's
my body.
bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
I wouldn't get KD dog. I'll let KD yeah. It just me personally, like I said,
I
mess with
wouldn't want
chemistry.
KD. Yeah,
my
He older
problem
now.
with
If he was
Larry,
KD, he a 30-year-old KD. Like
Larry's
if we
not
took him
bad,
right
but
for Brooklyn.
I hate his
But I
contract.
mean,
So
KD gets his
I hate
offense
Larry's
offset.
contract. Oh, go ahead, Voss. My bad. Go ahead.
Well, I'm
what his
just
contract
saying,
is? My bad.
Larry,
My
they
bad.
gave Larry a max.
yeah, they gave him a max. They weren't
What
paying
180
nobody.
mil? 180 million.
Let me go see. Larry Markkinen got paid 5 years, 230.
That's normal now. But listen, he probably went lower than that though because he didn't make the All NBA team, so he probably less than that now.
Yeah, he didn't get the Superman, but they maxed him. I mean, 230 mil.
But Don, so when did he sign it? When did he sign a deal?
He just signed it this summer.
Last
Wait a
summer.
minute, wait a minute.
So it's less money now. It's like 160 probably. That's not bad. You trade because Garrett Allen about his deal. Garrett Allen deal about 40 million to ship out the deals, the picks. That's a better trade off. He could shoot.
But I
He
mean,
get
are
a
you
pen.
trying to you just trying to stay competitive for the next couple of years? You trying to win a championship
I
in
think
the
you
next
trade
couple of years?
Allen. You trying to win the championship. Now, of course, you could be patient and just stay the course and just say, "Hey, we got injured. It is what it is."
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't. I wouldn't blow it up though. I wouldn't blow
I
it up.
just don't see them having another season like this though. Like we always felt like it was gonna come to an end anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
see him
know
blowing it
how
up.
close they're gonna be because anytime the
Ooh,
team has a really good
I thought about
season,
that.
players might go somewhere.
Triple J from Memphis.
No, he don't
No.
rebound. He don't rebound. He
A good
I'm
player.
talking about from a defensive.
Who is
yeah,
that
but
big guy from Indiana? The one that can shoot. I think his
Oh,
name
Miles
Turner.
Turner.
Miles
Yeah,
Turner,
Miles
He
Turner.
but that's
He's a
but you
free
did the
agent.
that
same
would be
thing though.
nice.
But you had nobody rebounding though. Yeah.
He rebound.
Oh
So
no,
He don't. He shoot
like you
threes
said,
though.
Allen Mobley gonna
He
have to
shoot.
become an interior presence.
so
Mobley
Right.
yeah,
gonna.
here's the problem. Yeah, and that's what I'm concerned with.
But
I
you got to pay.
just
You got to
don't
pay.
think
You got to pay Turner too though.
like Mobley is special at what he does because Jared allows him to be special. He doesn't have to be the guy getting 15 boards
He could just be a
down
pick and
there.
pop.
And, yeah, he could just be a pick and pops player. Now you need somebody
Say it
to
again.
either replace that or
Mm.
That's
amplify
yours.
that.
They try to give me an offer like
And
to redo my time
marketing
and get like a credit.
marketing
It's like
doesn't do
$500.
that.
I don't want to say Kristaps Porzingis because he's too injury prone.
Yeah,
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 he's
and you
sick,
want to get
man.
maximize that. That's why I say KD can get his offense off script,
But it's not
and
going to the school though, right?
KD would allow him to be, would take would take some of the pressure off of him being the pick and pop option, so he can go down there in the boards.
I'm going home.
That's true. That's true. My only thing would be is how
We
many games
gonna
does
Oh, it's another
KD
night.
actually play?
Oh no,
yeah.
I'm cool, man. I'm going to the crib.
We gonna
I got
discuss. We
things
gonna
to
come
do.
back to this topic for what the
Yeah,
Cavs do in all season. If they get eliminated, they come back. Obviously, change the whole story. Keep running back. But
no, and this,
well, I
honestly,
do
they're
We're gonna
more.
think
need like another
I
40 minutes.
Boston has a better
I got
chance.
ways to get. I mean, I got people in Dallas, so I really won't be like.
Boston has a better chance of coming back than them.
true. So on to the next series. We got to talk about Thunder. We're gonna start with game one.
Go
Midnight. What
ahead,
the hell
talk
happened?
about that.
What was your
Yeah,
coach
man.
on? What was your
Hey
coach?
man, I called him. I called a
Nah,
dog pound since I lose
hey,
game one.
don't try to play it cool. Just like
Now
you was
listen,
on
hey,
them niggas. Go ahead and lay it out. Go ahead
hey,
and lay it
he
out.
said me. He didn't say
Okay, go
Terrence. He
ahead.
said me.
But don't try to play it
Now
off
listen,
though. Y'all lost. Talk about
now
it.
listen, listen. We lost. We lost because we played around. But listen, what happened? Game one, we played around. We had a good point lead.
We're
Like I
not
said,
talking
we didn't
about
double team
game two
Jokic.
right now.
I'm talking about
We
game
This
don't
one.
game
get
We
one.
had a
game
good.
two. We don't get game two.
Okay.
Game
Even I ain't
one, we
gonna
had a
lie.
big, we had a
I
20-point
turned
lead.
off. I turned off at the second quarter. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
to you.
I know. Like we played around. Played around, man. We didn't we didn't play good basketball all 4 quarters. We had a 20-point lead, thought it was good,
Mm-hmm.
and we played around with our food, and we got showed. But Jokic still not MVP. Shea is. He scored 42. What you got to score 42 to beat us? Hey, good job. But
All right,
what
we
happened?
ain't trying to
But
hear all that right now. Let's talk about this
we
game one and
lost.
that timeout that y'all didn't use. Let's talk about that.
We had no timeouts. All the timeouts were gone.
No,
Or
I
whatever,
want to
a
talk
good
about.
foul or something like that.
I
The
would say.
fouling. No, listen. So really,
Well,
to be honest, I'm surprised that shit missed 2 free throws. That missed. He shot 2 free throws. At least hit one of the two, and then reset. But that was just bad transition on those two. So that was really happened. Bad transition, and we did a hack and shack, and we beat ourselves like that. So
yeah,
and nice job by
I
Aaron
don't
Gordon.
hate the idea of the foul. My problem was why y'all fouling in 1 second? Like y'all trying to get time to flow off the clock.
Yeah,
They were fouling so fast, you would have thought they were trying to extend the game. Like low key. I think that was the issue, was the execution of it. And if I was the coach, I would have called the timeout. Hey, y'all don't got to
He had no
foul.
more
Like,
left. He had no more
Yeah,
left.
they gotta talk
He was
about
out of timeouts. He was out of timeouts.
I would have yelled, "Hey, get them! Let them come up the court a little bit before you foul them, because you up. They were up 4 at that point.
Yeah.
Well, they was
That
up
was
I
3.
think
that was young. That was being
the
young. That was being
fear
young.
was that they didn't want them to get in range for them to attempt the three, and you just give them outright 3 free throws.
it.
Right.
Okay,
Because if I see
but
you coming, I'm gonna go up for a shot,
Right.
especially
Right.
Joker.
yeah, Joker
Yeah.
crafty enough.
Now my
But
thing is I would not have played that foul game the moment Joker came off the court. Like
No.
after
No.
that,
No.
oh
hey,
yeah, I give you that. I
we're
give you
not
that.
fouling no more. We
They
will
can't
let
get
it
no
live
timeout.
out because it's
Right.
literally there was you got to think there was no corner out there either. So it's literally Jamal Murray,
Russ,
Westbrook.
Russ, Aaron Gordon, and I take my
Bron,
chances with
Yeah.
Braun and then somebody else.
Right.
It was
Literally, I take my
Peyton
chances with
Watson. Peyton
anybody
Watson. Peyton
outside.
Watson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I would have tried them.
yeah,
Yeah.
but two
That was a
non-shooters.
bad
You
foul.
named Watson and
Because they
Russ.
had no
Westbrook.
timeouts either. So I'm like, he's not coming back in. It's like what 12 seconds at this point. I'd take
Mm-hmm.
my
Yeah. 12.
chances.
Yeah. That was a dumb foul. That was dumb.
Because
So
if you just
so
Game
let
one.
them 3, you going to OT. I mean, you go to
so
OT.
if I
Or
Right.
there's a
can
little
Yeah.
time left.
At worst, you got you at OT. I'm like they fumbled that game and the
yep.
only way they could lose. And
Right.
Denver, I give them credit. Unlike Boston's ass over there, that championship pedigree came out. They understood the assignment. They didn't panic. They
Right.
didn't rush.
Right.
They
They
like, we just need
played
to
their
steal one.
game.
Yep.
We
Hell
still
yeah,
Yeah.
one.
they did
Hey,
what they
listen.
did. They
Listen.
stole
That was
So
game one
their
I
though.
hear
That was
homecoming.
game
one
one.
word when it comes to OKC right now. Inexperience. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Inexperience. Inexperience.
And
But
Seven
I'm
That's
not
all
games
it
to
when they
is.
taking
go.
it
own,
back.
they dominant. I give them that. When they own, they dominant. I
They
will.
on they dominant, but they
No,
inexperienced. So it's gonna catch up.
game 1 and 2 confirmed to me two things. That the more experienced team is easily Denver. The
Mm-hmm.
better team is OKC. Like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
not even close. I
Close
sit there and I was looking at game 1 and I was looking at how it was unfolding and I was like, ah man, when Joker's off the court,
barbecue chicken.
it's barbecue
Barbecue.
chicken. And I'm
Well,
like,
he's been all year
I
though.
don't think they can win a series.
Yeah.
I don't think they can win a series like this with all that. And then sure enough, that Oklahoma inexperience reminded me of, oh, okay, Denver got a chance.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
it's a 67 game series off just inexperience.
Yeah,
Okay, so the better team, and when they're on, they're the best team in the playoffs. They're the only team that's been showing the ability to blow people out.
yeah.
Boston has not shown that ability, even though they tried to blow out the Knicks and then it backfires twice. They try to run it up on the Knicks and it backfired. 2 L's.
So
But listen.
so
But
my
listen.
thing
So
with oh go ahead.
the adjustment we made from game one to game two was tremendous though. Can't
It was.
lie.
I
The game.
honestly think
Hey,
some of
listen.
that was
Cause
Denver. Denver decided, we already did what we needed to
Yeah.
do.
They were tired.
We're gonna take it easy. Cause
they
you got to
wasn't
think they haven't had a break.
Yep.
not my
Like
fault.
it's every other day now. Well, I'm just saying that's what.
That boy
Well, I'm
said,
just saying if you're gonna take off a game, you rather do it here than game 3 and 4.
Yeah, it is what it is.
yeah, game
You
3.
in
Listen.
home court advantage.
But then somebody said something important the other day. So he was talking about on ESPN. And, Perkins was saying Cat was saying last year it was up 2-0 versus the Nuggets, and in the second round they got excited and they went back home. They lost 4 games straight. So Denver got excited about game one. And we showed them who the real is. We're in the
I
West.
You got the
disagree with
We're in the
that
wrong.
one.
West
You
for
got
real.
the
That was
wrong
they were
team with that
lackadaisical.
Nah,
analogy.
man.
Nah, we showed we're in the
That
West for real
team
though.
too
They
experienced
just did
to
what
get
they had to do.
excited about one
We,
game.
we in the West,
Now
man. We in the
Memphis would have
West.
been too excited. Memphis would have been too excited and got 50 piece
Yeah.
3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Memphis team made the playoffs. They team made the
Memphis would
playoffs.
have been like Patrick Beverly when they won that play-in game. Remember
Memphis
that?
never made the playoffs, dog. Memphis even
We
got there. I
finally
don't know
beat
how
them.
Memphis got
It
in.
took us forever.
They shouldn't
But
have
we
got
gotta
in.
get to
Memphis
the
never
other
touched
series.
it.
The Warriors, T-Wolves.
T-Wolves in 5.
Yeah, just because of I was gonna say, can they win without Steph? Can they win a game
No.
without
They
Steph?
down right now.
No.
They down right now by a lot, I think.
I bet you it won't be 5.
They down by 14 right now without Steph.
I don't see him without Steph winning anything.
Yeah,
No.
without Steph, it's impossible.
Because
But
he's gonna be gone for a week. So that's
No,
the next 2 or 3 games.
they said out indefinitely though. They said out indefinitely. One point in time.
Yeah, because it's a hamstring injury. It's a grade 2 strain.
I thought it was
And
grade 1.
No, it's great. I think it's grade one. I think it's grade one. But
Grade
this is
one.
how in
Grade
Blake
two would have been 2 or 3 weeks, Mike. Grade one. It's grade one strain, but he can't play through.
He older though. He older though.
Yeah, he's
so
older
like,
too.
Yeah.
He can't
he out for the
lose.
series.
So I think if you're the Warriors, you should got to steal one. If you could just steal
They did
one,
steal
hold
one.
on this.
They stole one. Game one.
Nah,
Yeah,
they had 13-point lead. Steph went out
They-
2-2.
They
I
will
Hey,
say
that's
this too.
impressive because I thought I'm like, oh, Steph's out. This game's over with.
Oh no,
You know what's
Jimmy
crazy?
Draymond started ugly in the game up.
Exactly. For
I ain't
them
gonna
to
lie,
keep
Buddy
that
Hill.
game.
Buddy Hill.
Oh yeah,
did
Buddy,
that.
yeah. And we gonna feed Buddy, you shooting threes. Jimmy, Draymond, we driving, getting fouls. This is a simple offense at its finest. We are not Boston. We not giving up this lead.
Yeah, man.
It was
Oh
nasty.
no, when you choke now, I think it's called pulling the Boston. I think that's what we're gonna call on this pod. Don't pull the Boston, man. You up by 20.
Yeah.
Relax.
Don't shoot yourself out.
But yeah, man, do we think when Steph gets back, let's just say it's 2-2. Do we think we're gonna have a game 7 series?
Yeah.
I would think so.
With Steph back, I think we get game 7.
But I don't see Steph coming back for real, bro. I think he will come back this year.
He gonna
He's
leave
older.
Because
It might be down 3-1 when he come back, though. That's the only problem. If you down 3-1 and
It's
Anthony Edwards see
over.
blood in the water,
yeah,
I
it's
think
over.
that's GG.
Now if it's 2-2, I'll come back. If it's 2-2, I'll come back.
Yeah, if it's 2-2, I'm coming back. And what? Hit me with the Toradol shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell I should rub my hamstring one time.
And
I should rub my hamstring one
And
time.
also, if he does come back, they shouldn't like make him more just a spot up shooter. Like you can't run with a hamstring injury. You just can't do it.
But that's how he do though. He run.
I mean, that's
run.
predicated
Yeah,
on that's his
man.
game though.
Yeah, he's like an 8. He run 8 all day.
but
Maybe run off the screen. Maybe less
yeah.
with the ball handle.
What about
Because,
defense though? But you gotta. What about I'm gonna pick and roll him the whole time on defense. I should have.
oh no, if I'm Anthony Edwards, come here, switch.
Pick and roll the whole time. Switch. Come on, Rudy. Rudy, come up.
Yeah.
Switch the whole time on Steph every time.
Oh, you on Jason McDaniels? I don't care. Switch.
Switch.
I'm playing him like he Luka.
Remember how they did Luka? They seen Luka. They 9 out of 15. They drove on Luka.
Man,
gonna be
I
10 out of
gotta feel
10.
When they saw Luka and they saw him switch, they did this before they dribbled. All right, time to eat, y'all.
Barbecue. Next time, dog food. Yeah.
Barbecue chicken.
Before we go, we got one more topic, man. Midnight, man. What's going on with you with Pittsburgh still, man? They
Yeah,
giving out
man.
receivers for
Listen,
the
bro.
low.
Listen, bro. Listen. I was asleep, right? I seen it. Like I said, it gotta be fake. I said it wasn't any fake Twitter
I
page.
told you, man.
Man, so but listen, they say he can have 2 crash outs. We got some jack picks for him. That's all I can say. Listen, we gonna make playoffs this year. I wish we would lose. I wish we could go on tank. Go 1-12.
Go Arch.
Something.
Go get Arch.
No, I want Archie.
Boy.
Go get somebody.
Nico?
He need
You
help.
want Nico?
Nah, he cry too much. I don't want him either. But I don't know who to get. But we gotta
Somebody.
lose. We gotta lose, man. We gotta lose.
So,
I don't know.
I have a wild take on your Steelers. This will be the first time Mike Tomlin goes on the 500.
He might.
This will be the
I'm
first
cool with that. If we go 3-12, get the first top 5
Aaron
pick. I don't think he
This will
coming.
be the first time.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers coming there. I don't
So-
think Rodgers coming.
I initially, when I saw the trade, I was sitting here like, why would you trade him? But the Steelers got a track record. When they give up a receiver, they normally win. If you look at the last 3. Antonio Brown, before he crashed out.
Well, I mean, Antonio Brown got a ring, so was that really a win?
He went to 3 teams. We got a ring. He went to Raiders. He was the Raiders. He was the,
I'm saying the Raiders, the team that traded for him, lost.
Yeah, they did.
Deontay Johnson got traded, man. I don't even know what team he on now.
He on the Browns right now, I think. He on the Browns?
Oh, really?
He on the Browns.
Boy, that went full circle and came back to the division.
Mike Wallace. So if there's a
Miami.
team,
He got paid in Miami.
if there's a team that I can think can recover from this, it would be them. But I do got a question with this, man. Like, who are y'all paying to be so restrictive on the money? There ain't no quarterback.
We got 32 million put up. We got 32 million in the back burner, man. I don't know who's gonna use it on.
That's just the Pittsburgh's motto.
Bro, I thought we get Shadir on draft night. When you get Shadir,
They
I
don't
don't know what
overpay
he
for nobody.
But I ain't even say overpay. The wide receiver 2 market right now, the lowest end is Devontae Smith at 24. The The highest is T. Higgins.
Hey, listen, though, we could have got old buddy though.
Boy, you
We could
said
get
24.
I need a quarterback.
24
I don't
for
know,
number
bro.
2 is
I
They
said,
waiting on
who
Aaron.
are
I
they
don't know why you went Aaron
paying?
Rodgers for.
Who are
I
they
don't know why you went Aaron
paying
Rodgers.
money right now?
TJ
They
It
paying
Watt,
doesn't matter.
DK.
It's the principle of the matter. If
Mika,
you
Mika.
allow, well,
I
yeah,
need a
actually, they are
quarterback.
Mika, Bosa.
No, we got
Defense.
Bosa.
I mean,
We got
I mean,
Watt.
Bosa.
TJ Watt.
Defense. That's what y'all paying.
But
Cam
y'all
Cam
not
Hayward
paying
getting
no
paid.
quarterback. Y'all not paying a quarterback. Quarterback.
Bro,
Defense.
the quarterback market is gone now, bro. They let both our quarterbacks leave. You let the Giants get like 4 quarterbacks. You let
So
the
I'm saying,
Browns get 4 quarterbacks.
I'm not
I don't
even
know who get.
saying you couldn't
It's
even let Pickens. I couldn't even get to see what Pickens and DK look like. What if that would have been the greatest show on turf?
Yeah, that
We
might
never
have
would
been
know.
good, man.
Who was
Like
the
for
boss
sure.
for me and
It
you?
might have been the greatest crash outs we ever seen.
Who the quarterback gonna be? Me and you?
Nah,
well,
Will Howard. I'm not gonna lie
reports
to you. I
that I
got Will
kept
Howard winning
reading
our
was
quarterback
that
competition.
Now listen, bro, you know Will Howard was good in college. He had a lot of pieces to throw the ball to, bro.
And
Will
I'm
Howard
thinking
was
that's what the
average.
Pittsburgh gonna do. We got DK. We got
Our
Pickens.
line are that good. Our line are that good. Ohio
Honestly,
State
at this
line.
point, I think Howard wins y'all competition with the quarterbacks on y'all roster. If A-Rod don't
He
Oh,
show
might.
up,
He might. He might win. I think he can win.
but
road to 7.
you know, we talking about
Road to
Pittsburgh.
7.
We talked about them enough. Dallas. I hate this move as an Eagles fan. Y'all actually was smart. Let's just make them, we ain't gonna say NFC contender. Let's just make them NFC East contender. Can they win the East?
Nah, I mean, it depends. If everybody get
I
hurt or
mean,
Washington not winning the East.
if you
Washington
look
not
at the
winning.
roster, maybe, but it's Dallas. Let's be honest. It's a good trade for sure. It
Yeah,
should
you
open
got him
up.
for
You
third.
know,
Getting number
yeah. I
2.
mean,
He get 1,000 yards. He get
it's a
1,000
good
yards this year.
trade.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
a
his
major
over under went
upgrade
down.
over Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
I think the over under went down. I'm bidding over under. I'm gonna give him 1,000 yard over under for the
So,
season.
and then you got these Cowboy fans saying this. I know what y'all gonna say, but I just gotta ask: is this a top 3 1-2 punch at wide
It
receiver?
can be. It can be.
it can be actually. It
It
can.
can be,
Can be.
but
Yeah,
we'll see how it develops. You know,
because Dallas fans were saying number 1 already. I'm like, let me see them on the field.
Yeah, because somebody might get
Even
hurt.
though somebody bought
Dak
this
might
up.
get hurt again.
Pickens may get suspended.
I will say this, man. Now you're gonna test this. Is Pickens more of a 50-50 ball type of receiver?
He is, but it's just the position to put it through the ball to him though.
True.
It wasn't just right
Yeah,
to him.
I think that's a real limiting factor.
Because I'm thinking about Dak struggled with Dez. Because usually
Well, he
Dak
was
like,
young. He was young with Dez though. He was like a rookie when he had Dez.
that's fair. That's fair.
He didn't, and Dez was like Dez was older. He still got CD Lamb, which is a top 5 receiver. Pickens will be
They
number
improved
2. I
that
think
line.
they'll do good, like 1,000 yards for sure. Pickens.
Well, does Pickett get
Yeah, they
separation
pro
like
line,
that though?
but
Because
Yeah.
it's like a big emphasis with
he'll
Dak.
get
Dak
it in
doesn't
Dallas.
feel comfortable
He'll get it
throwing.
in Dallas though. He'll get it in
He'll get
Dallas
it because he got number
because
2s. He ain't dealing with number 1s no more.
Pickens
And it
just got to
actually
stay
gives
on the
him a
field.
legit outside
Right.
receiver. I know Dallas fans like to say CD's outside. He's special in the slot.
He good at slot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do we, I asked this question, because certain commentators saying this makes them a Super Bowl contender. Put them,
Come on, man.
I
We
I
all
asked
know
you,
that, man.
Super Bowl
Yes,
contender,
sir.
man?
Yeah, no way, no how. They still got Jerry Jones as the owner. The best
All
they
right,
could
like,
do is a first round exit.
The
I
second round this
mean,
year. I give a second round.
they may get out the wild card this year. They
I
might.
mean, they still didn't solve their running back thing. Yeah, still didn't solve their running back thing. You
I bet man,
got
I put on mute real quick.
Are you good?
Okay, cool. I didn't know if you were checking in or not. But yeah,
Nah,
y'all,
it's
that was
figuring out
everything
their
that was
running
on our
back
list. And as far as the playoffs, they've been crazy. Oh, that was the last thing I would ask. Is 20-point league safe anymore?
Nope.
No.
with a
Nope.
team that knows how to close it is.
Nope. Not when you got Jalen Brunson. Nope. Ain't safe. But he will walk it down.
As you can tell, Sample put it out there. Knicks in 5. Midnight already
If
said
I may,
OKC in 5.
this how we gonna do it, man. Tatum
Midnight said
can't shoot.
OKC in 5. I feel like you indifferent. You waiting to see before you pick your finals prediction.
Yeah.
Because
No, I'm not saying we're going to the finals. You know, we taking it one game
Hey,
at
I
a
get
time.
past the Celtics. Y'all going to the finals.
We
I
taking it one game at a time.
I don't
Indiana
know.
got the
Pacers,
injury
man.
look,
Pacers
man.
different, dog.
Indiana got that voodoo.
We taking it one
They got
game
that
at a
voodoo in
time.
Indiana.
'Cause
Yeah,
last time
Indiana got that
Indiana
Kevin
voodoo.
Clark
shot
put a little.
83% and beat us. So we taking it
No
one game at a
offense.
time. One game at a time.
I mean, Indiana and them
So
was
that Kevin
entertaining.
Clark left
It's
at
a
Indiana
6-game
right now,
series,
dog.
sure. That's a 6-game series minimum between Indiana and New York if they get to that point.
Right.
Because Halliburton gonna have his games where he catch fire, and then we already know Brunson them gonna have his. But
Yep.
I favor the Knicks. I'm not even finna lie to you, Terrence. If it got down to them two,
Yeah.
out west, even though I made the bet, OKC should win the West. But if they don't, just know midnight. I'm pulling up on you.
You wanted the money.
Yeah, I want my all 25.
Me too.
Hey, look, you been tomorrow next week, right? I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. Tomorrow next week. I'll be here.
But yeah, we gonna
I-
holler at y'all. We gonna cut this a little short, but we appreciate y'all tuning in. Man, the playoffs have been crazy. It's been exciting. Glad Adam Silver's letting them boys play defense.
Finally.
But we gonna holler at y'all. Knicks in
Chiefs for
5.
the Knicks, man. Spike Lee paid that money on the
Denver in
table.
6. We gonna holler at y'all. Denver in 6. Just know.
Oh, now.
Oh.